Is this new? I can't tell.
We're on there.
So I will call the meeting of the Chaska Human Rights Commission on Thursday, February 27th, 2025 to order. I will start with roll call. Commissioner Duffy. Here. Commissioner Hamza. Commissioner Gotti.
Here.
Commissioner Mead. Commissioner Lesueur.
Here.
Commissioner Hammond. Commissioner Sanderson. Here. Commissioner Hubbard.
Here.
Commissioner Welber.
Here.
Commissioner Carlson.
Here.
And we'll start, this is our first meeting with newly appointed and reappointed members. So the newly reappointed member is Juhi as our youth representative. And so I just wanted to call that out. She's been on the commission several years already, but if there's anything else you want to say.
Happy to be back for my last term with the commission.
And our newest commissioner is Commissioner Duffy. And she was appointed by the city council for a 3-year term. And I will let you say anything you'd like to say about yourself.
Hi, my name is Kichi Duffy. I've been a resident of Chaska for over 18 years. And I was inspired to be part of the committee because I love the city of Chaska. And I love how diverse it's becoming. And I want to be a part of making sure that everyone has a voice and that I'm part of that celebration. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, welcome. We're
Welcome.
so glad you're joining us.
So the first item of business that we do in February is select a new chair and vice chair. It's shown on your agenda as recommend because it will go to city council on Monday night for official approval. That is the way it's written in the ordinance. So with that, I will take any nominations for chair.
Can I nominate Chair or Commissioner Carlson?
So I have a nomination. Is there a second?
I second.
A second. Are there any other nominations to be made? All right, with that, I have a nomination and a second for Commissioner Carlson as chair for 2025. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? All right. Commissioner or Chair Carlson, I will turn it over to you for the vice chair.
Thank you so much, Elise. Well, welcome. And again, particularly glad to see you. We've got some exciting stuff to do tonight. So let's get started with, I'll call for nominations for vice chair.
Do you want to do it again? 'Cause you've done a great job.
Well, thank you. I'd be willing to do it again.
Okay, so we have a nomination for Jennifer Welliver to be vice chair. Is there a second? Or there, excuse me, I should ask, are there any other nominations? Then I guess I should ask for a second. All right. Any other further nominations? I think I have to ask this 3 times, right? Yep. Are there any other nominations for the position of vice chair? Having heard none, we have a motion and a second for Jennifer to be our vice chair. She has graciously smiled and accepted the position. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Well, tonight we have some special guests with us. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to meet and greet our Human Rights Celebration Coloring Contest winners. If you'll recall, at the Dr. King celebration in January, we announced the coloring contest. We provided a copy of Dr. King to the individuals to color and turn in. And we've received numerous responses. The committee met, the subcommittee for the Dr. King celebration of Hannah Sanderson, Kevin Mee, Stacy Kumar Nelson met, and we have selected 3 winners. We've invited those winners to be with us tonight, and we've got special awards for them. Sadly, our one coloring contest winner is not here tonight. Her parents could not bring her. She's age 2, so I hope you understand.
It's about bedtime.
When I talked with her mom this afternoon, she said that she would love to come and meet all of the commission members. And so we'll perhaps see her in March. But Hannah, if you want to join me.
Sure.
Do you want to explain how much rules?
Well, they were pretty simple to color, the pages and turn them in. Do the best you can and be as creative as you want to be, so. Yeah, and these are the 3 different age brackets that we had, 4 and under, 5 to 8, and 8 to 12.
And so Bridget, our 2-year-old, is now with us this evening, but we're fortunate to have Layla Hassan. And Layla, are you here? Would you like to come forward? We have a little prize for you, and we want to make sure that you're on the camera. So this is a good spot?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Here's your drawing. Do you want to show us the drawing on the poster? Do you remember that? Yep, that's you. It's stuck on the board. That board is going to be posted in the City Hall library. So everybody who comes to City Hall will see your picture. So here we have a special gift for you. Thank you very much. So our oldest category to participate, although I will tell you that there were some adults. So one, two, Margie, were you part of that? Who wanted to submit a coloring sheet? Our last category was ages 8 through 12. And we're very happy that Shante Coleman can be with us this evening. And would you like to come forward, Shante? Please. And I understand that you have something that you would like to share with us tonight. Okay. So go ahead, you can speak right into the microphone.
Good evening. First, my name is Ashanti Coleman, and I would like to thank the Chaska Human Rights Commission for celebrating the Black community every year at the MLK breakfast. And I would like to also thank my family for bringing me every year to remember those who made it possible for a girl that looks just like me to be here, standing here with you today. Thank you and good night.
Which one was hers?
This one.
The far one?
Yes.
Do we want to take a photographic moment break? Would that be good? Okay, so commission members, do you want to join me down here in front? I think that's the best place.
Sure.
Sure.
Apparently I wasn't kidding about the makeup.
Should have. I did not work well.
Absolutely.
See their amazing work. You did. Winners at Adjourn.
Yeah. So you want to come on up?
You guys can hold this.
I'll stay.
Over here.
This is the part.
We'll probably get up to speed.
Yeah. You guys tell me what's needed.
Is everyone smiling?
Before anyone runs away.
Here's the official one. This is for the city of Chaska.
All right.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any photos? You want to get in one photo? Yeah. You want to get in a photo? I'll bleed through. Smart.
Great job, both of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you, great job.
Being here.
Thank you all. That was fun. So the second part of our evening tonight is an official presentation to Julie Janke. And so Julie, if you'll come to the podium. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come tonight. I reached out to Sarah. I was truly honored and about this award from the chat from you, from your Chaska Human Rights Commission. It truly means a lot to me. And I love Chaska. I love this community. I worked here for 26 years and just retired in May. So when I got this letter about this award, like I said, I was truly, I just want to give you a heartfelt thank you for it because it's being truly a lot to me. And I felt bad I wasn't here in January for the presentation. So thank you
Well,
for having me tonight.
Absolutely. So officially, let me read or hopefully talk through what it is that I said in January. It's truly my honor to introduce a recipient of the Human Rights Award for 2024, an individual whose dedication to fostering community connection has left an indelible mark on the city of Chaska. For over 26 years, Julie Janke has dedicated herself to the community she loves, leaving behind a legacy built on trust, respect, and a deep belief in the power of collaboration. Whether it was leading a soccer camp for our youth, ensuring the safety of cyclists by fitting them with the right size helmet, or helping new parents make informed decisions about the right car seat for their children, Julie has been at the heart of countless outreach efforts. She has worked tirelessly to bring people together, whether it was through community events like Coffee with a Cop, Ice Cream with a Cop, Heroes and Helpers Holiday Event, ongoing initiatives like National Night Out or the Neighborhood Crime Watch, always striving to build a bridge between our citizens and the police officers who serve them. Her ability to connect with people, especially in those historically undeserved or trust-hesitant communities, has been nothing short of transformative. Julie's work has empowered Chaska residents to feel heard, understood, and included. She set a high standard for community policing, one defined by professionalism, kindness, and a steadfast commitment to making sure every voice is valued. Julie's innovative spirit led to an initiative called Growth Through Opportunities Program, a groundbreaking initiative designed to inspire young people living with disabilities to explore careers in public service. This program embodies Julie's deep empathy and her relentless drive to create a more inclusive, accessible, and supportive community. Your wisdom and your compassion not only guided the Chaska Police Department, but has had a lasting influence and among the people who worked with you. She exemplifies what it meant to lead with integrity and heart, and doing so raised the bar for all of us who work in the city of Chaska, how we interact, communicate, and care for each other. On behalf of the Chaska community, Julie, it's my honor to present to you the Human Rights Award, to you, lifting up others and helping them find a place in the world, particularly in our city of Chaska, to be more connected and more compassionate. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Would you like a Kodak moment?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll break for a moment and we'll do a Kodak moment. Commissioners, you thought you would get exercise tonight, right?
I thought I was joking on my makeup part.
Yeah, all right, we're relying on you. I'll do some of the staff for you.
That's like we partners it's 6 floors.
So many.
Is it official, Bob?
Yeah, it's official, it's looking good.
Okay, so here's the.
Bob's is the official, let's back up. Yeah. One, two. Alright. Perfect.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so
Thanks for
much.
coming. Thank you.
I appreciate it so much, you guys.
And we'll look forward to working with you.
Yes, because I will be around.
Yeah. Yeah. I will be around. So you can let them know what I'm up to.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on retirement. Yeah.
I know.
She handed me my bike helmet 6 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you again, everyone.
You're very welcome. Okay, wow. Whew. Let's move on to our business of the evening. So we have minutes to approve from our January 23rd meeting.
Should we adapt the agenda first?
Oh, gosh, mere technicality. Yes, let's do that. Yes, may I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So-
Or are there any other additions or deletions?
So moved.
Seconded.
Excellent. There's been a motion made and seconded to adopt the agenda. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we'll move on to approving the minutes from January 23rd. You received a copy of them. Are there any corrections?
I have one,
Yes, please.
on page 3, number 6A, the Human Rights Award winner is Julie Janke, not Julie Dankert.
Great, thank you. Any other corrections? Having heard none, may I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Ren. Is there a second?
Second.
There's been a motion made and seconded to approve the meeting minutes. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The treasurer's report. We've got both the final treasurer report for 2024 and our report for at least hear that?
As I understand it, at the January meeting, there was a request to see the final 2024 treasurer's report. So you have that in front of you. What you see here kind of, from when the commission last got the 2024 report was, additional items that were, purchased in December, such as the logoed tablecloth, which was used at the MLK event in January, as well as a plain black tablecloth that can be used at other events. We did purchase some clips for the tablecloths, so when we're at River City Days or somewhere, they're not flying all over the place. Additionally, you approved the purchase of giveaways, and I am blanking out on the giveaways that we purchased for this year, but there were 2 different types of giveaways. And I know they've arrived, they're downstairs.
We get the frisbees again or the
Wasn't
hand
it frisbees?
sanitizers?
Pumpers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay.
So those are all purchased, they're ready to go for the upcoming year, as well as some of the other ones that we had just have accumulated over the years that we've been quite giving away. And then we were, before the end of the year, able to purchase some supplies for the celebration in January. It had been our intent to purchase the books prior to the end of the year. However, we were not able to get that accomplished before then. So you ended the year with spending roughly over about $5,700. As we move into your February Report, you can see the expenses in January, and I think most of these you saw last month. There have been no new expenses since last month. So right now you have a balance of 56.54.
Thank you, Elise. Are there any questions for Elise? No? Okay, so do I have a motion to approve the treasurer's report? So move.
Seconded.
Sir, so to clarify the motion, are you approving the final treasurer's report for 2024 and the current February 2025 treasurer's report?
I'm making a motion to approve both reports presented to us by Elise.
And that's what I was seconding, so.
Excellent. Okay, great. So is there any discussion? Having heard none, all those in favor signify by saying aye of approval.
Aye.
Opposed? Great. I wanted to go back to item number 3. Again, well, would you like to share anything with us? You'll see that we can be a pretty informal, I think, do we like fun? We enjoy
Fun
ourselves.
adjacent, fun adjacent, yeah.
I like to share, well, besides the fact I lived here for almost 19 years, I have 2 kids and 2 bonus kids. of my own,
Excellent.
And I work as a consultant for Target Corporation, so that's why I was right here at the nick of time. Because every time I come downtown, traffic was not my friend today, but in my spare time, I like to DJ. I've also done comedy, so I like making people feel good. So this is why I'm here, because I want people to feel good. Because when people feel good, they do good. So.
That's great.
Cool.
Cool.
We've got lots of opportunities.
Just don't ask me to tell a joke. I can't do it on the spot.
We can put that on the agenda for next month.
Okay. That one joke.
Which kind of leads us to our big discussion item this evening, which is committee assignment. And you'll see the sheet of paper that was included in your packet of all the program activities that we were planning to do or thinking about, definitely want to do anywhere in that bandwidth for 2025. And for those of you who were not here in our last meeting, Ren, Juhi, we were going to sign you up, but we didn't. We resisted the opportunity.
Sometimes I like being told what to do, so that would have been okay.
Oh, all right.
But I have some thoughts.
Oh, excellent.
I'd love to be River City Days. I'd love to help with cultural heritage and with veteran acknowledgement.
And would it be helpful for you if we talk a little bit about each event?
I think that would be helpful.
Okay. Well, Jen, you signed up for Pride. So, well, I guess we could begin with the Dr. King celebration. Each year, it's been our practice to honor Dr. King with an event we've been at the Chaska Event Center for several years now. And we do 2 things there. I like to think that we lift up our voices in honor of some of the words, many of the words that Dr. King gave to us when he was alive. We generally have a guest speaker. This past year, or just a month ago, we had
Sheila
Reeves, who was a WCCO. Oh, yeah, I guess I can say that. I already said it out loud. I'm on camera. Okay. She is a TV journalist, an Emmy Award-winning journalist, and she came and she shared her book with us and spoke to us about the words of what the words of Dr. King has meant to her. We had a coloring contest, as you saw, and we award the Chaska Human Rights to an individual, an organization. In this past year, we awarded it to 2 individuals, excuse me, 1 individual and 1 organization. So that's in January. Our next big event is our Pride celebration. And Jen, since you signed up for that committee, do you want to talk a little bit about what the Pride celebration is?
I will. This is a big year this year. It's our 5th annual. It amazing to me that it's been 5 years already, because I think of it as a new event still, but it's growing each year and it's a lot of excitement. We've really focused on allowing the LGBTQ community in Chaska to find a fun place to celebrate together, to be celebrated, to be welcome as part of the community. Really made it a community event. So we have people from that community. We have people that are allies that are saying, we see, we love you. And, you know, it's just been a whole lot of fun. We've had many families that come out. We have a lot of family, we're geared towards family activities a lot of the time. We've done things like had ice cream. We've been able to serve a free scoop of ice cream to everyone who wants one every year, with Superman flavor being the favorite. And so that's fun. We've done things like face painting, we've done tie-dye, done different activity, you know, crafts and things. We've had actually story time because we partnered with the library on a lot of things, and they are great partners. They come up with all kinds of fun stuff to do. Last year they did a story time that was pretty exciting, and we've had a DJ. So if you're ever interested or you know a DJ, you know, just let us know. And then we've expanded our partnerships with different community organizations and even businesses that have become either sponsors or they have a booth there to, you know, just educate the community about what services they can provide. And it's just a lot of fun. And we have it rain or shine, because it was really raining last year and it's been really warm and hot sometimes.
That's a good summation. Do you have a location yet?
McKnight Park was here as the second weekend, didn't it?
June 21st.
3rd weekend. Okay.
Okay, River City Days. Who wants to talk about River City Days?
It's like Ren.
Well, Ren, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to. Really, we just, so River City Days is the local celebration, and we have a booth. The last couple of years, we've had an interactive event as well, and both spinning a wheel, which never stops, as well as
But we had new parts,
Oh.
and Martin has the machine or the spin and a couple replacement parts in the event that some of the parts should break again, because enthusiastic spinners. So I think we're good.
that's good. We'll have to come up with new jokes, because it was fun to tell the little kids that they were so strong.
Yes, you'll have to come up with a new joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then also, There was a Jeopardy game as well that we'd have people come and play and giving away lots of swag, just really trying to support the community as much as we can and talk about what we do. So nothing, it's just it's showing up for sure. So.
Yeah.
Are you there the entire River City days? Cause then like first thing in the morning till like 11 at night.
No, I think it's Friday night and then Saturday till kind of 5 or 6, and then that's about.
We sign up for shifts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, there's usually 2 or 3 people at the booth at a time.
Okay.
So you're only there, I mean, you're there about 2-hour blocks and you can sign up for as many as you want to.
The subcommittees are planning the events, but everybody
Catches that.
pitches in, yeah.
Yeah. So Ren, I spoke with the coordinator for River City Days today. And she asked me if we had filled out the form for us to be at River City Days.
No, we will do that though.
Run staff can help you with that.
Okay.
Just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay. I'll reach
She-
out to Kevin. I didn't know there was a
She
form.
asked, she asked me, she said, have you signed up yet? And I said, oh, no, but we'll be talking about it tonight.
Okay,
So, great.
I will reach out to Kevin and we will fill it out.
Cultural heritage, Britt's not here. Ren, you helped with our African celebration. Juhi and I worked on our Celebrate India event last year. Do either of you want to talk about?
You have the most recent experience. Mine's dated.
I was there for both. I mean,
That's true.
well, how about you go first, then I'll follow.
So really, it's just an opportunity to celebrate a culture. 2 years ago, we did all of Africa, although we focused on a few countries in particular and had some dancing demonstrations and food. We had kind of a representation on what makes each country a little bit different. And then this year we decided to highlight India. So you want to?
Yeah, sure. So initially we went through quite a few hoops with that one this year. We initially wanted to have all the cultures of the world represented, or as many as possible within our community. So we put out a Google form and tried to get or solicit ideas for things that could be represented at the celebration, and also just the general demographic makeup of who is within this community. Went through a lot of challenges with that one, didn't get as many responses as we wanted to. And then when we went to go find people within the community to actually represent said cultures, it was really difficult getting participation from all those groups. So ultimately, our plan B was to go with Celebrate India. And that's what we ended up doing. We put that together remarkably fast, actually, but it ended up working out beautifully. I think we had almost 100 people in attendance, and we outgrew the space. We cannot be in the lodge anymore, which is where we were last year. So I'm really excited to see where that goes this year, but pretty much up to interpretation, I would say. But it's a really great event, and I had great people working with me. So
A lot of fun. You'll notice on this sheet of paper that there's generally spots for 3 people. That's because 3 commissioners can work together with a staff representative. Any more than that is perhaps a conflict. And so we always limit our subcommittee work to 3 members and then a city staff liaison of either Kevin Wright or Krista. I wanted to say her last name, but I know that she's now married, and I would thank you. So, okay, other activities, Women's Appreciation, that's an acknowledgement during the month of March. And Britt, who is not with us tonight, is heading that up. We may or may not do something in June for Asian and Pacific Islander recognition. Indigenous peoples recognition, veteran acknowledgement. Last year we had, well, Ren, do you want to share that?
I think the biggest thing is we had a gentleman from Veteran Affairs kind of come in and present and talk about the services that they offer. I think we tried to highlight some veterans and it didn't go as well. So this year, hopefully it'll be a little bit more proactive. There's a school, one of the middle schools does a great celebration. And so the intent is to reach out to to the school and see how we can maybe help and, you know, maybe combine efforts.
Yeah. So, and then community outreach, which we try to do throughout the calendar year. So for those, Juhi, are there any of these committees that sparked your interest to participate in?
Just thinking timeline wise in my head, which ones are most appropriate.
Okay,
It just feels so much more real now that I'm having to consider that. Oh dear. Um, do you have any idea of what you would like to do? I'd like to give you first pick since I've been here for a couple years now.
That's so kind of you. River City Days, that's one. And I guess my other question, is there a limit to, no. there's-
You don't want to wait.
Anyway. So River City Days and, okay.
How do you
I'm
spell
looking
your
at-
name?
Oh, KECHM.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's one more, but I'm still thinking, so.
excellent. Juhi?
I think I'll do Pride this year and then River City Days as well. And then, let's see, I think maybe Women's Appreciation.
Oh, great. I know Britt will enjoy working with you. And these are, this kind of sets the stage for us to begin our work in these various activities and events. Reach out into our community, ask for our volunteers, or ask for community participation. And see how we can be effective in 2025 in communicating our community, what Chaska does best. Any other discussion about our subcommittees?
I have one more.
Yes,
Indigenous people.
I can join that.
okay, looks good.
We sign Yusuf up for the rest.
Pardon me?
We sign Yusuf up for the rest and then.
Yes, let's do that. Yusuf, yes, let's put Yusuf on the others. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. Let's see, what's next?
I have a thing to ask Elise about the Pride celebration. It is almost March. Could you send out an email to the subcommittee for Pride? So we can pick a date to do an initial meeting to start planning things? I think March is a good time to get going on that.
I agree. Particularly if you're going to tap into outside or to businesses in the community.
Yep.
Okay, great. And probably in March, you'll want to come back maybe with a recommendation for expense.
Yeah, we'll take a look at what we spent last year and think about what we want to dream about this year, and
Okay,
we'll try to come up with something.
excellent. Great. All right, anything else for subcommittees? What about new business? Any new business? I have one thing to share about new business. And that is the, A Better Society. Mikasa and the Southwest Chamber of Commerce has started a 3-part series on building a thriving community. Their first session has already occurred, which I attended, and I'll share some information about that. But they do have another upcoming session, which is scheduled for Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, from 11 to 1 p.m. at the Chanhassen Community Center. And they've sent a little blurb out about who should attend: community leaders, business owners, and organizations who are dedicated to fostering inclusive and thriving communities. What you'll gain: strategies to address shared community challenges, optimizing the utilization of community resources, insights for sustainable growth and partnerships. The engaging sessions include foster a deeper understanding of the valuable contributions of the Latino community at both the national and local levels. Develop strategies to address education, healthcare, economic challenges, and create plans for inclusive and sustainable community growth. The first session, which I did attend, talked about the many contributions that the Latino community is currently making in Minnesota and in the United States. The individuals who were there represented the Bountiful Basket Food Shelf. Mikasa representatives were there. A Better Society was there. Southwest Chamber of Commerce representatives were there. Our former mayor, Bob Ripke, was there. And I didn't honestly know what I would hear. And I was very pleased to hear the discussions that came, encouraging us to think about the value of our community. How can we be more inclusive? And I thought it was well worth the time. The difficulty part of this is it's right in the middle of a workday. So I don't know if any of you have the flexibility or desire to attend. As I said, the next session, it's a 3-part series, is on Wednesday, May 21st from 11:30 to 1. If you are interested in attending, there is a fee that it's unknown to me what the fee is going to be. The Southwest Chamber indicated that they were going to reduce their initial ask for money. And so that's to be determined. But if you are interested, if you want to put it on your calendar and then perhaps let Elise know that you are interested. And Elise, as soon as I hear from the chamber, I'll let you know about what the fees are going to be. The fee to participate, if there is going to be a fee, would be an expense that could be covered by the Human Rights Commission. So please know that if you're interested, the cost should not deter you. So let me know, or let Elise know, I should say. Is that good, Elise?
Yep, that's good. And we'll get you signed up and we'll use the city membership to do that.
Great. Let's see. Any other new business that we need to talk about tonight?
Did I do this now?
Sure. You have something you wanted to share with us?
Well, it was in everybody's packet. There's an email here from Charlie McDonald, the pastor at Chaska Moravian Church. And he just wanted to invite all the commissioners to a training that he's having. Well, they're having it at the Moravian Church. It will be put on by To Be Continued, which is an organization that serves Carver County. It's located, I think, in Arlington or Glencoe, somewhere in western Carver County. But they do a workshop about suicide prevention. And they are coming out to Eastern Carver County next Friday. Again, in the middle of the workday. It's 9 to 1:30 at the Chaska Moravian Church. There is no cost for this training, but they are taking a free-will offering if people want to contribute something. Lunch will be provided too, so that's part of your free will offering or free showing up. And we know it's last minute, so it's probably best if you know, as soon as you know if you want to come, to get signed up so that we can get you on the list. Pastor Charlie is on vacation right now, and it says to let him know as soon as possible. But if you want to let police know or let me know, I can get you on the list at the church.
Great, thanks. Any other announcements? Community activities?
Jen, can I ask real quick, if others that are not part of the commission wanted to attend, is this b2continue.org, is that where they'd sign up?
No, they would still want to, I would sign them up through the church.
Okay,
Because
but they would be responsible for their fees, I would assume.
there's no fees.
Oh, no fees, okay.
No, it's
Okay.
free unless you want to donate,
Oh, got it. Okay,
something to help defray lunch costs
Sure.
or something.
Okay, got it, thanks.
Yeah, so just let me know if you know some people that are interested.
Yeah, okay,
They recommend it for people ages 15 and up. So, I assume it's, geared towards all ages on
Sure.
the spectrum, which I think is a really important skill to have those listening and, like being able to refer when you need to and things like that, especially for young people who may not, they may be just talking to their friends. And
Yeah.
they may not be aware of what's out there and stuff.
okay, awesome, thanks.
Great. Our belonging moment this month was included in your packet. And it touches on the issue of generational diversity. And so I ran across this and I just thought it was really interesting. It takes a look at how Americans think about generational differences and being in the workforce as well as us being on boards. And of course, we always have to say generalizing all groups of people is not a good thing to do. But I thought it was interesting to see some of the perhaps characteristics of traditionalists versus baby boomers versus Gen X versus millennials and Gen Z. And no need to disclose where you fall on this piece of paper. It's just an informational graphic, but it is, I thought, kind of interesting to take a look about how something as simple as, well, why can't you learn the new software program? And then tying that into perhaps an individual who just participated in minimal television opportunities. So I ask you to take a look, see where you are, see if you can match up some of these things to others that you may know in your work and in our organizations, and see how you can collaborate to be more accessible to both your workmates and certainly to our community. Our next meeting is March 27th, 2025. Right here in this room. I don't think there's any other business that we have this evening. But generally, I go through and I ask everyone, is there anything that you wanted to share? So where shall I begin? I won't put you on the hot spot yet. Hannah, you have anything, any updates?
I do not.
Okay, but it's always good to see you.
Thank you, you too.
Ren,
No,
it's also good to see you.
I was worried you weren't going to say that. So
Julie,
My school's culture fair is tomorrow.
oh, wow.
So that's exciting. It's my last one. Feels kind of surreal.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other thing I wanted to add, if you have any, if you need any recommendations for the cultural heritage celebration, I have a bunch of people who've been contacting me. So just let me know and I can give you those things. That's it.
Okay, who else is going to be on our committee?
I am,
Look at Ren.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you
I
want
can
to pass- do you want
send,
to send it
or
along?
I don't know if that violates open meeting laws. I can get it to you somehow.
I think you can send it to me, just like a
Okay.
one-off thing, and my email
Okay.
address is on here, so.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I will do that.
Is that right? If she just sent me an
You
email,
can send it, yeah.
Just to me,
one.
yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes on like official matters, just copy me on it,
Okay.
and then that way we'll keep it.
Okay. Should I put you on there when I email? Okay,
I
all
think
right. I will do that.
That's always the best practice.
Sounds good.
Jen?
Nothing else.
Okay, Martin. Oh, Martin, how was Polar Plunge?
It's cold. I ended up, for those that don't know, I jumped with Crawford County Sheriff's Office. I know that Chaska PD was there, they jumped right after us. It was cold that day, there were a lot of officers out there. It was good, I don't know how much money we raised. I think Chaska raised more money than Crawford County. This year, next year. It's about. It's a, why do you always put me on the spot?
I don't mean to. I don't, honestly, I don't.
My friend flew up from Texas because her daughter wanted to do it really bad. So I think she might have been more cold.
Oh, yes.
It was her first experience.
I cheat. I wear shouldn't say this, I wear a wetsuit underneath my uniform.
Ah,
That's not cheating, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just
I know it's
intelligence.
On that chart that. It's like. Get the work done faster or something easier.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, there you go.
Casey. This is just that we share something or nothing at all.
I'm willing to DJ, how about that?
Okay, all right, wonderful. Elise, anything else we missed tonight?
No.
Thank you for helping set up with the our young artists. If our youngest artist wants to come in March, I guess we'll extend that invitation to her. And if not, this poster will stay in downstairs in the lobby for the month. Or longer, as we said that was a way for folks could appreciate the contributions from our youth in our community. So, having heard that is there any other business? If not, I'm willing to adjourn if you all are. Is there a motion?
I move to adjourn.
Excellent. And there's a second. Thank you so much for being here.